Hey, good morning, everybody. What's the good word? Honk. I love opening with that honk. It's so good. What's up, Ferret? What's up, Blue? What's up, Mosu? I would like to welcome you all to Stardew Saturday. The chillest place on Earth, I would argue. So we're pretty close to fall, which, as we all know, is the best season. So many pumpkins, guys. It's gonna be so orange. Okay, sounds good, Ferret. Good luck with your report. Clear and sunny all day tomorrow. Spirits are very displeased today, guys. No good, no good. Bread. Bread making can be a very complex form of art, but I'll make it simple for you. The most important ingredient is flour, of course, but before we create the dough, we'll need to activate our yeast. They prefer warm water and a little something to feed on. I use plain sugar, but honey or maple syrup will do. We already knew how to make that. Alright. Where's my wife? Never know where my wife is, guys. So we might not even need that wine down there. Oh, you fed all the animals that already take care of themselves. Thanks. Thanks, Penny. Ah, it feels great to be outside. I could spend all day right here observing every little thing. Wow. Yeah, oh, look, Gus gave us a... Is that a fish taco? Yeah, Gus gave us a fish taco. Alright. Dear dudes, tonight at around 10 o'clock p.m., a rare and beautiful event will take place, the Moonlight Jellies. We've seen that. If I remember, I'll go attend it again, I guess. Yeah, so we have that strawberry wine down in the cask, down in the cellar. We're waiting for it to turn silver, but we might not even need it, because we also have the caviar being worked on in the preserve jar, so... I think we only need one of those to complete the new Joja Mart bundle. And since it is the last day of the season, I can pick up these poppies. Currently on Chapter 9 in Final Fantasy VII Remake, and there's 11 more chapters left. Oh, good for you. Are you enjoying it? Huh. This wheat is not going to be ready in time. I could have sworn I planned that out. But maybe I didn't. I guess that wheat will just go to waste then. Unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Tea. Got triple shot espresso. Why was I holding on to that? Probably just getting ready to take it over to the desert, I guess. Yeah, from what I understand, it's still a fairly long game. It's just not nearly as long as the original, because it's only like... the first part out of like 4 parts or something. I don't know. I don't know that game. I'm just going off what I've heard from people. I got all those already? Okay. Why am I always finding chicken statues in here? Just constantly, all the time. Chickens, 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 everywhere I look. Oh shit, we're gonna need more grass in here, aren't we? I don't know what they're eating, because that grass at the bottom never really seems to go away. All the other grass that I plant goes away. The stuff at the bottom stays, though. Is that my caviar? It sure is. Oh boy, guys. So we ought to be able to go drop that off at the bundle. And hopefully something cool happens. I suspect something cool will happen. But I couldn't tell you what. Hey, I can get rid of this now, because this is going to die tomorrow, isn't it? Coffee? Coffee doesn't grow in fall, right? Actually, I don't know off the top of my head. I'll just leave it until tomorrow, I guess. Okay, holding on to all the rest of that. Yeah, I think it's spring and summer as well, but I can't swear to it, so I'm just gonna wait before I screw it up. Why was I holding on to the iridium ore? Oh, because I was gonna trade it at the desert. That's right. I should go do that today. Yes. Yes, it is a thing that I should do. Put those away. Okay. Damn, Luna was running around kind of fast there. She's getting more and more mobile. So, let me think here. I don't think I have any jade to bring. Because I can only trade those today, right? We'd like to say rest in peace to Paul Haddon. He was the original voice actor for the original Resident Evil 2 Leon. Oh. Did he die recently? I am sorry to hear that. Rest in peace to that guy. I was actually discussing the Resident Evil 4 remake with my buddy the other day. Because we were talking about how, like, they have to have the voice of the merchant come back for the remake. It can't be a new guy. It's got to be the merchant, who is a voice actor named Paul Mercier. I don't really know how to say it right. And fun fact, it's actually the same guy who voices Leon. Leon and the Merchant are the same guy in Resident Evil 4. That guy, as far as I know, is still alive, but if you check his IMDb page, he hasn't actually worked in video games since, like, 2014. So I don't know if he's still doing voice acting. I hope so. Because I assume that they're going to have to, like, re-record dialogue and stuff like that. Wait, I already have caviar here? When did I do that? I don't remember doing that already, but apparently I did. Okay. Yeah, the first day back in Stardew is always spent remembering stuff that I forgot over the course of the last week. But going there did remind me that I do need to bring 5 golden ancient fruit, so I guess I should do that. Well, I guess I can just sell this damn caviar then. And if I'm gonna go to the desert, I should bring these bombs. That's about all I can craft right now, I guess. Yeah, I think that's all I need to bring. I've got a sweet pea for Sandy, so that's covered. Paul Georges Mercier. He was born in the U.S., so not sure how he would pronounce it. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to hear somebody say it. And I use all the golden ancient fruit. Okay, so we'll have to wait on that. We should probably get 5 more tomorrow on Ancient Fruit Monday, but tomorrow's the first day of fall. It's going to be a really busy day. Well, we'll try and figure it out, guys. off I go to the desert. But yeah, I don't want a new guy voicing the merchant. I don't even necessarily care about the voice of Leon. Like I like his voice as Leon. I think it's great. I would love it if he came back and reprised that role. But the most important thing to me is that he comes back and voices the merchant. If they can't get him to come back, then they better just use the old voice acting for the merchant, keep it exactly the same. You don't have to get cute and do a bunch of new shit. She's got a random shirt in here. Alright, so I already bought enough beets twice for fall, so I don't have to buy any of those while I'm here. Well, let's give her this. Found a video of him saying his name. It's Mercier. Hey, okay. So is that like a French pronunciation? Mercier. Blue, I would definitely like some pizza. May I have a slice of pepperoni, please? Yeah, I think that'd be French. Okay. So I'm just gonna get a shitload of Mega Bombs with this Iridium ore. Because I don't need it for anything else that I can think of. Don't have any Jade, don't have any Quartz. Alright, so we'll just go drop this stuff off then. He's got something unique on Thursdays as well, but now I can't remember what it was. Alright, you get in there, you get in there. We're back up to 89 Mega Bombs. That's not bad. I got it? I got the thing on Thursday? Is that what you mean? I can't remember what it was, so... Oh, I should drop off the espresso, too. There we go. That's a pretty well-stocked chest, I would say. Ooh, I can trade the quartz while I'm here. Might as well. And the rubies? Oh, and there's jade in here, too. Holy sh... Oh, okay, I've got more stuff to trade. I've got more stuff than I thought. Spicy eels. One bomb. And staircases, yes. That's such a good deal. Trading your jade for a staircase. There we go, perfect. Oh, you meant the pizza. Sorry. Sometimes it's hard to know context when you're reading chat. But it's referring to something that you said like 2 minutes ago, you know? You just forget. Part of it might also be that I'm an idiot. What the hell? I've never seen that happen before. The squirrel climbed up a tree, and it shook loose this maple seed, and I collected it while I was still on the bus. I didn't know a thing like that could happen. That is really funny. That is insanely funny to me. Just gonna murder that little guy right there. Alright, so we should try to prepare for tomorrow. What do I got in here? I've got 19 rare seeds. 5 pumpkin seeds. Corn grows in summer or fall. Okay, so the corn will stay. Bok choy goes in fall. Beets go in the fall. I've also got a number of mixed seeds. Oh, I didn't grow these? Oh, I'm a tard. Wait, no, because those were left over. I didn't have time. I planted the ones I had room for. That's right. That's right. Okay. So I think what we'll do is we're going to plant all these rare seeds, obviously. And we'll probably supplement where they get planted with some mixed seeds. Because I've got like 104 of them in here. So 20, and then we basically want a total of 48 between these and the mixed seeds. So... oh, God. Mental math is not easy right now. First thing in the morning. It's like 29, right? I think that's how many we want. And that'll take care of one block down here. So that'll be like the very bottom. Corn will stay. I can do a whole bunch of beets right here. That leaves 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. I'll just have to buy like a bunch of pumpkin seeds, I guess. Hey, what's up, Lee Rivers? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Oh, is that why I started growing the wheat? Because they grow in fall as well? Okay. That makes sense. Thank you. So the wheat will stay, and I'll just keep growing that. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to plan this stuff out right now. I'm just going to buy like a shitload of pumpkin seeds. And just throw them all down here, I think. So in that sense, I don't really need to do a whole lot of planning. I'm actually not sure what else to do today. Let's go talk to the secret merchant. See if she's got any fun stuff for us. Yeah, I should maybe get some fertilizer ready. She's got poppy seeds, bug meat. One triple shot espresso for $22.50. That's a bit pricey, I feel. One bait. Ooh, one more rare seed. That makes it even 20. All right. That's nice. It's a good pickup. Let's go chop some hardwood. Oh, man, if you hit organize, it doesn't combine these like items. I don't like that. Came over from my YouTube channel to lurk in the stream? Well, thank you. I appreciate the support. Hope you, are feeling extra chill today. Because that's what we're doing here. I guess I'll let those guys live today. Going over there for the express purpose of murdering them isn't very chill, is it? More wood. You know what we could spend some time doing? So I think to make quality fertilizer, it's sap and fish. Just any fish. Maybe I should do some fishing. We can make quality fertilizer to make sure that we're growing the best crops possible. Maybe I'll catch some treasure along the way. Did I ever put that treasure bobber back on? I did, but it's about to break. Fair enough. And there it goes. Oh well. It's actually nice to have an excuse to do some fishing, because I haven't really had an excuse to fish in this game for a long time. You reach a point where it's just, like, not really necessary anymore, you know? So in MK11, one of the stages you can find Prince Goro's dead body and a character from Armageddon. The character had a ball and a chain attached to his arms. It's an Easter egg from the past games. Oh, cool. I actually, you just said Armageddon, and that's kind of funny because I just watched Armageddon, the movie, for the first time last night. I kind of had this thought, like, hey, you know what? This quarantine is a great opportunity to maybe catch up on some classic movies that I never got around to watching, and Armageddon was the first one I thought of. So I watched it last night, and wow, that movie is like 90s cheesy as all hell. It's like a specific kind of cheesy. It's not just cheesy, it's 90s cheesy. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh, I can see how this would be like really good in 1998 when it came out. I can't really say that I loved it today, watching it for the first time. It's kind of weird, but it was fine. It was an okay movie. It's Michael Bay, you know. Oh, sounds good, Blue. Yeah, 90s cheese doesn't age super well. And this is coming from a 90s kid who loves the 90s and loves everything about the 90s. Well, most things about the 90s. But going back to some of those 90s movies now is not easy. Alright. Dance of the Jellies. Let me see if I can just get through this wild bait first. I hate having wild bait left on my hook. No, why would you face that way? Oh, I'm trying to hit that hot spot. It's like just out of reach. It's just out of reach. Maybe if I got like a perfect cast. Goofy movie style. Do the perfect cast! If we listen to each other's hearts. Oh, I think I got it, actually. And I'm rewarded with green algae. Yeah, look at it. I can just barely reach it if I don't suck. And it's gone. Okay, I get it. Green algae. Actually, you know what? That's fine, because that's getting rid of the bait as well, which is all I really care about. Just having to walk around with the regular bait in your inventory instead of on your fishing rod is annoying, so. We might miss the Moonlight Jelly things. I think it only goes till 12. But we've already seen it twice, so I don't want to hear any bitching about it. Okay, that was the last piece of bait. Also, that was the only time out of all 10 of those that I actually got 2 fish, I believe. So, that's cool. I guess it is still going. Okay. No? Then why'd they make me get off my horse? That's really weird. That's really weird, but okay. Grab that one last sweet pea, because it's the last one I'll be able to get for a while. Oh man, I'm gonna have an energy penalty tomorrow as well. Oops. So I don't know how much quality fertilizer I can make with the amount of fish I got here. But we're about to find out. So take out all the sap. 13. That's really not a lot. Not a lot at all. My grand plan did not work out so great. Oh well. I caught it right on the edge such that it made me get off the horse, but the time changed by the time you moved over. I guess. I don't know, man. This game works in mysterious ways. That's actually kind of one thing I love about this game, though, is that, like, there's no one person who knows everything about this game. Like, I don't even think CA himself really knows everything about this game anymore. There's just so much stuff to it. There's so many secrets and things like that. Alright. I think I have everything I need for tomorrow. Just go over these seeds I have in here one more time. We could plant more corn, but we already have some of that going, so... Yep, this ought to do it, I think. Alright. Let's put that away. We'll store the copper ore tomorrow. Alright. Ooh, and you know what? Fall time is the perfect time for my flannel outfit that I love. So I am going to put that on. Maybe they don't want me to take beach photos with my horse to post on Instagram. Well, that's not their call. It's a public beach. I can do what I want. Lewis has gone tyrannical. Yeah. I gotta figure out a new way to torture him. Put him back in his place. It's gonna be the return of Fuck Lewis Farms. Fuck around and find out. It's gonna be cloudy with gusts of wind throughout the day. Today's luck. Spirits are very happy today. Yeah. First day of fall. Excellent luck. Let's talk sunflowers. When you harvest them, you'll not only get a nice flower, but you'll likely get some seeds as well. You can replant those seeds or sell them. Okay, very good, very good. Penny, happy fall. Fall, it makes me think of colored paper and glue. Maybe I'm spending too much time with the children. Yes, maybe you are. But that's what makes you so great. You're like the only person in this town who gives a shit about the children's education. And I really respect that about you. In fact, Penny, I love you so much that I'm gonna give you this red poppy today. Mwah. There you go. Alright, we've got work to do. Lots of work to do today, guys. Emily gave us some of that. It's very sweet of her. Alright, yep, coffee's dead. Let's fix our mistake from 2 seasons ago. Finally. Oh, finally. That's good stuff, guys. That's the good stuff right there. I don't know what's growing here, but it grows in fall, so whatever it is, I'm just gonna let it go. Let's go ahead and get the ancient fruit today. We're at 100. Wait, no, we're at 1,721,000 gold. That's actually more than I thought I had. Won't be too much longer, guys. We'll be able to nab that return scepter. I don't know why I said nag right there. And then we'll be back to no money. That'll feel weird. I'll be like, oh, I want to buy something. Oh, wait, I can't. I actually have to think about money again. Got 25 gold. That's good. You know what else I was thinking about, guys? At this point in the game, with most of our animals being maxed out on their hearts, I'm not sure if I even need to keep petting them anymore. I'm not sure if the hearts will ever go back down. Go over the price a little so I'm not broke afterwards. Yeah, I mean, I do plan on doing that. Nag the scepter. It's staying out too late on school nights. Yeah, so I actually want to look that up, because it might actually end up being a waste of time petting most of these animals every day at this point. I just don't know. Like, obviously we want to keep the pigs happy because they find more truffles that way. Oh, thanks, Ferret. Ferret's going to look it up for me. Yeah, but if it's... I know, like, with people, like, once people are maxed out on hearts, it's impossible for them to go back down, no matter what you do. If animals are the same way, then I don't really have to do this anymore. At least, not for most of them. I still need to pet... Zakizor? Is that his name? Yeah, Zakizor the dinosaur. Oh. I hate when I run out of space just doing this normal stuff. Okay, put those away. Need to keep 5 of those. I only got 2 truffles? I thought at the very least there would have been more just from yesterday. Because I only collected them once yesterday. But anyway, so yeah, I might actually need your guys' help figuring out some more classic movies to catch up on that I never watched. Which I know is impossible for you unless I tell you which movies I haven't seen. So I'll have to try and, like, think of that. Oh, is the wheat actually ready today? It is! Look at that. Inventory's full again. Oh, Lord. This is going to be an ongoing theme. What? That wasn't supposed to happen. I just rode the horse right through the fence and then right back out. That's pretty funny. Okay, you get in there. Hey, is it 303? I think the animals have started eating out of there a couple times a week, because I think they're not eating the grass at the bottom for whatever reason. Oh my god, it is already almost noon, and I feel like I've barely started this shit. I will say, I do wish that days lasted just a little bit longer in this game. I think generally it's got a good balance, time-wise, but I wouldn't complain if the days just lasted, like, maybe 2 to 3 minutes longer than they do. I'd be A-okay with that. Sell, 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 sell. Whoops. Dump that stuff. Let's dump the corn in here. Oh, where'd I get 6 more wheat from? Meant to dump that. Oh, we gotta remember to buy, fairy roses, too. Get it. Alright, so apparently not petting them does decrease their friendship, but it's decreased much less when they're maxed out. So I can probably skip some days and be fine. Okay, so I don't have to pet them every day. Maybe if I just started doing it like once every 3 days, and then just kind of checked in on them. Probably should have skipped it today, honestly. I mean, it's probably fine to do it strategically as well. You know, a lot of days, there's not really a lot of stuff to fill up your time with anyway, at this point in the game. So it's like, you know, why not spend some time petting the animals? Today, I probably should have skipped it, because I've got a lot of stuff to do. Kent wants seaweed. Okay. Well, I'm going to pop over here, and I'm going to drop off these 5 ancient fruits. Alright, and then it's just a race between which one's done first, the wine or the dinosaur mayonnaise. The dinosaur has to grow up and drop me an egg, and then I can make mayonnaise out of it. I have no idea which one will happen first. Max friendship is 1,000. Not petting decreases by 5 to 10. Okay. So even if they fall a couple points, it sounds like it's not going to be that hard to catch them back up with just a couple days of pets. So. Alright. I didn't plan this out, guys. I'm just going to buy a shitload of pumpkin seeds. 200 should be good. And then, I do have 24 bok choy already, so let's do one more round of that. Because that is a... Whoops, that was actually way too many. Okay, so let's do 4 rounds of it then. 24 times 4... 96. So 20 more. Bok choy is a decent moneymaker early in the game because it grows really quickly, so you can keep turning it around. It's not going to be insanely helpful to me right now, but like, whatever. Oh, and we got to do a lot of cranberries too. That's a decent moneymaker. Alright, so I'm gonna have way more stuff than I actually need / have room for. But you know what? Whatever. I say whatever to you. We definitely want... Man, these take 12 days to grow. That's a lot. I'd like to do like 1 round of these. And when I say a round, I mean 2 iridium sprinklers, because that's the way I have them set up. So a round basically means 48. But then we also have the 3 that we're planting by the bee houses, so we actually want 51. That's perfect. I don't think we need to bother with amaranth. I don't think we need to bother with grapes or artichoke. Oh, look, I can buy quality fertilizer from Pierre. We should do that. At the very least, we should do that for the rare seeds. Because the quality for them very much matters. Because you don't turn them into wine, you just sell them as they are, and gold's worth more. Mood is what I want to worry about with the animals. Max is 255. Eating grass outside sets it to 255. Not petting decreases by 20 to 40. Right. So there's actually 2 different meters. There's the heart meter and the mood meter. The mood meter you can't see, but it gives you a description about like how happy the animal looks. I don't know. We're probably putting too much thought into it at this point. So let's buy. Let me think about this for a second. We definitely need quality fertilizer for the rare seeds. Cranberries, it's not going to matter so much. Because after the first yield, it doesn't affect the cranberries at all, I don't believe. Fairy roses probably will be sold off after the fact. Pumpkins will be sold, but some of them will also be turned into jack-o'-lanterns probably, or used in recipes. So it's not so important for that. Bok choy could be important. You know what? Fuck it. Let's get some quality fertilizer. It's not cheap. But it might be worth it. It might pay off for us. And I think that's about all we got to worry about, guys. We already have corn going. Eggplant doesn't matter. Yam doesn't matter. Although I think yam does get used in some decent recipes. And did I not rebuy the wheat already? I thought I did. I must not have. We gotta replant wheat also. So what do we want? We want 48 of these. Okay. That should get us going, I think. I see that I put away my mixed seeds like an idiot. Didn't mean to do that, but hey. So we're going to take back out... These are going to complement the rare seeds at the bottom, so 28. Whoa. So in this game, in the PC version of this game, guys, you can hold down Shift to take out stuff in like greater quantities than just one. If I just right-click the acorn, it takes them out one at a time. But if I hold Shift and right-click it, it goes up to a lot. But that's the thing. The number that it takes out, like the extra number that it takes out for holding Shift, is different for every single item. For some items, for this it's 8 apparently. For acorns, it's a lot more. I don't know like how it determines that. It's just literally just based on the item itself. Just a fun little aside there. Okay. We've wasted a lot of time. Let's get to work here. Shift right click halves the stack? What? Really? Oh, okay. So that's for when you're taking stuff out. That makes sense. I guess what I'm talking about is when you're buying stuff, like from Pierre, you can shift and click stuff. And I guess that's always 5. So maybe it's not random based on the item. Maybe I'm making shit up again. Okay. Let's move this stuff up here. We want 20 quality fertilizers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And we want these down in those exact spots. Perfect. Then we'll just do regular for the rest of this. All right, there's those. In this spot here, we've retained regular fertilizer here, so this would be a great spot for the cranberries. They're already watered. Before I forget, I should really water these. Okay. Alright, what's up next? Let's throw down... I bought way too many seeds. I don't have enough for most of this shit. I don't have enough room for most of this shit. I guess we should keep the wheat going. Quality doesn't matter on those at all, actually. Because we're turning that into flour. There's all those. Next up, we should do all the bok choy, which we definitely want to get quality fertilizer on. Not even gonna have room for pumpkins. Might have to do those off to the side and then go water them manually every day. Like some kind of chump. But, you know, if I did that, at least we'd have a chance of getting the giant one again, but we've already done that a bunch of times. So I'm less concerned with it at this point. And I'm going to be 1 quality fertilizer short here, I think. Well, that's okay. Not the end of the world. Go away, crow. You're not welcome here. Don't you see this dope-ass alien with the top hat? That means not welcome. That's what he's saying to you. Ooh, okay. Get these all watered. Gotta make sure that we get the fairy roses down by the bee houses. Pumpkins are one of those deals where we have a couple days grace period because we're only going to get 2 yields out of them anyway, 13 days a pop. So if they go down on the second day, not the end of the world. It shouldn't affect our yield by the end of the season as long as we don't screw it up again, you know? Okay, those are good. What else do we have time for? We've got one more square here. Haven't done any extra fairy roses, haven't done any pumpkins yet, haven't done any beets. Wow, we have so many beet seeds, guys. Why did I buy all those? That was so useless. I mean, we could set up another sprinkler, like, right here. I think I still have... Yeah, I've got, like, 6 more. We could squeeze it in there. Believe he would go right there. This is actually going to fit. I'm not sure at this point. Yeah, just barely. Look at that. Look at that. Just barely. I had just enough brick. I have just enough space here. I love that. Alright, let's throw the fairy roses down here. If nothing else, they might make decent gifts for certain people. I don't know. And then pumpkins, we'll have to wait for tomorrow. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those. Maybe we'll just go back to what we used to do. Water those manually. Have a big-ass pumpkin patch. It's a little bit of extra work to do each day, but, you know, if I'm not going to be petting the animals every day now, it's not the worst thing to ever happen. Alright. That's not a bad day's work, guys. Not bad, not bad. Hope I didn't forget anything that I really cared about. I don't think I did. But I've been wrong before. As you all well know. Here it is. It's my favorite musical track in this game. Clear and sunny all day. And spirits are neutral. I can live with neutral. Will you grow any giant pumpkins this year? Well, now I have to, now that she asked me. could I say no to Penny? Okay, these things did not reset with the season. It's good to know. Yes, appease the penny. Whew. I've got so much stuff growing here, guys. It's just absurd. Where's Zakizor? Zakizor, where'd you go, my friend? This is the problem. I have to walk around here just to find that one dude anyway. Oh, there he is. They're like having an orgy down here. What is this? Alright, I got him. Friggin' animal farm up in here, am I right? Or am I thinking of Animal House? Which one's the raunchy college sex comedy? Whichever one it is, that's what I meant to reference. Just so we're all clear on that. I think it's Animal House. Okay, we've got more wool to process. Oh, and I've got some of this too. Might as well throw that in while I'm here. House. Yeah, that's what I thought. Animal Farm is the communist allegory or whatever. Yeah, right. Very good, very good. Put that stuff away while I'm in here. Oh, I have 5 more truffles in here to process. Whoops. All right, let's take those out so I don't forget later in the day. I can spare the room right now. Oh, I did mean to buy more grass starter from Pierre, though, and kind of spread that around inside the animal pen. Just to kind of hopefully ease off the amount of hay that they're eating, because I got to get that back up to full before winter. And we only have 1 month to do that now. And it is going to go faster than I expect. So, yeah. Okay. Let's actually go grab that now while I'm thinking about it. Grab some of this random stuff on the ground. You know, a lot of this stuff I don't even really have to worry about anymore, though. Like, the hazelnuts were good because I can make the roasted hazelnuts and give them to Kent, but he doesn't need any more gifts. Today's my wife's birthday, and I didn't know! I didn't know until now. No, Penny, I totally didn't forget your birthday. Why would you say such a thing? Are you kidding me? Oh my good, dear sweet lord, guys. My dear sweet lord. Ferret, you didn't remind me, okay? So this is partly on you as well. You know I'm forgetful. You know you're supposed to have my back with stuff like that. You're writing a report. Good, write your report. Have I ever figured out anything else she loves besides Poppy and Emerald? I haven't. Because I give her poppies all the time. I feel like I should give her something special for her birthday. But I don't have any emeralds. Should I give her a diamond? That's a good birthday present, isn't it? I thought I had one somewhere. Yeah, I've got one in here. Or I could give her the rabbit's foot. That'd be a good one. She only likes diamonds. I want to give her something she loves. I think, doesn't everybody love rabbit's foot? Oh, she does love diamonds. Alright, Ferret, as my apology to you, should I give her a diamond or a rabbit's foot? You choose. You decide what she's gonna get. She does not like rabbit's foot? Alright, I'll give her a diamond then. Is she like the only person in the game who doesn't like rabbit's foot? She must be. She's in town, I guess, right now. Who watches our daughter while I'm farming and she's in town doing whatever, you know? Teaching. And doing whatever else she does. She hates rabbit foot? Is that just because she loves rabbits and she doesn't want to see the rabbits harmed? She is the only one. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Alright, we're gonna scythe up some of this grass. Because this is going to be our pumpkin patch right here. We're gonna do a big-ass patch of pumpkins. It's going to be awesome. But we're gonna have to commit to watering it each day. That's the only thing. Alright, I'll probably build a brick road kind of around this section, so let's start right here. There's gonna be so many pumpkins, it's not even funny. Oh my god. But since I don't have to adhere to the sprinkler layout, I can just do them in such a way that it's actually easy to water them neatly. It's gonna work out the same as the hoe. Alright, that's our pumpkin patch right there. Clear out the space around it. And start tossing them down. Oh, I was doing so well, and then I missed one spot. There we go, and that leaves us with 20 of those seeds left. Beets are gonna have to wait until later. gotta say, it actually feels kind of nice watering stuff with my hands again. Not relying on sprinklers for everything. And it's in service of probably my favorite thing to grow in this game, so it's pretty cool. And with all these stacked together like this, I bet you we're going to get at least one giant pumpkin out of it. I'll bet you. If we don't, then that's really, really sad. Perfect. Where'd I leave my horse? Why do I always lose my goddamn horse? Yeah. And no, I didn't fertilize the pumpkins. Maybe I should have. But, like, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to end up selling most of them. I think I'll end up selling, like, the ones that come out gold and silver. But the majority of them I want to keep for either jack-o'-lanterns or the pumpkin soup recipe. So, kind of like, do I really, I don't think I really needed to fertilize them, to be honest. Put almost 300 hours into this game and your farm still doesn't look as neat as mine. You're like the second person to say that. Somebody said something very similar last week. But, well, so the thing is, this is like the third or fourth time I've played this game. I've never played this far into this game, but I have played... I put a lot of hours into it before this save file, so I already knew a lot of what I was doing. I knew, like, what I wanted to focus on and what I didn't. I knew, like, how to plan stuff out and kind of get the layout I wanted. I mean, I've certainly made mistakes along the way, don't get me wrong. But I'm just saying I had kind of a leg up with prior experience. So I think I'm out of brick. Cobblestone path, gravel path. Oh, and I don't actually have a lot of... I took all my rock to the... to the Skull Caverns chest to use for staircases. So I don't think I can make more brick right now. We're going to have to settle for something else. Because the brick takes clay and stone. And I ain't got that. We have the weathered floor. I'm actually not sure what that looks like. It only takes wood, so we could try it out. See if it looks decent. Around a pumpkin patch. Not sure how many I need. Let's try this. Man, fall in this game is so good. I love it. Okay, gonna need some more. I don't know. I'm not in love with the look of that, honestly, but I guess it's good for now. We really just need something here to keep stuff from spreading into the pumpkin patch, so... For now, I guess it's more practical than fashionable, I would say. these animals something to eat so that we can continue stocking up the hay. It's probably enough for them for now. Let's put the rest of these out here so that they can keep growing. Hey, there's Comet. What's up, buddy? Lost track of you for a second there. Alright, let's go talk to Penny before she goes to sleep. Indy, what's up, man? You are actually not too late. I've been going for... Alright, well, I have been going for longer than I thought. It's been about an hour and 10 minutes, but I'm still going to be going for, you know, at least another hour or so, probably. So, welcome to the stream. Good evening. My day was fine, thanks. How was yours? It was pretty good. I figured I'd go out and grab this for you. A birthday gift? That's very kind of you. I love it. Yay. I gave my wife a diamond on her birthday. Love you. Love you, sweetie. Caught her just before she was heading to bed, too. That was close. Are you satisfied now, Ferret? I'm just gonna sell these plums and the hazelnuts. You suppose? Your daughter made a mess with pancakes and syrup on your glass table. Nice. That's awesome, man. I finally got to eat my pancakes last week after craving them for months, and it was glorious. It was glorious. Actually, since a lot of this grass over here is clumped up and fully grown, I am going to chop it down. Not all of it. The trick here is to just leave it open, or leave it there in patches so that it can grow back out. You don't want to kill all of it, because then you just have to replant it, obviously. It's probably good. That should grow back out, I think. Whoops. Okay, well, I didn't mean to do all that, but whatever. So let's double check. Now our hay supply is at 580. Oh, that we got a lot from that. Okay, 584 is good. Very good. No, I'm not nearly talented enough in the kitchen to make homemade pancakes, even though I'm sure it's easy. I know that, guys. I know it's easy, but I suck in the kitchen. So I just buy... I like to buy the Bisquick shake bottles. They come in the little yellow bottle that you just add water to, and then you shake them up real good, and then you just pour the batter out on your griddle. I know it's not like gourmet pancake shit, okay? But it's delicious to me. When I was a kid, my Nana would always make me Bisquick pancakes, and I just love the taste of them. I guess we're done for the day, guys. Sleepy bye. And we're still making, you know, around $25,000, $26,000 a day on average. Next birthday up is Elliot, which I don't think matters to me. Yep. He's maxed. cloudy with gusts of wind throughout the day. Spirits are in good humor today. All right. We should try and plan out a Skull Cavern run someday. Like, once this stream, you know? Ooh, I saw it! It's ready. It's ready. It's got a silver star. I don't know how this works, so I just click on it? How do I take this out? Right-clicking on it is not working. Left-clicking on it is not working. I'm afraid that if I give it the pickaxe, it's just gonna disappear. Like, I won't get the wine out of it. But I don't know how to actually take the wine out. I'm scared to do the wrong thing, and I don't know how this works. If I use the pickaxe, I'll get the wine from it. It's not gonna, like, vanish. Because I know if you like, pickaxe a crystallarium that has a thing ready, you lose that item. You don't get the diamond from the crystallarium if you pickaxe it. So I was afraid it would work the same way with this. Lee Rivers says it won't. Alright, I'm gonna trust you, Lee Rivers. Here we go. You were right. You were right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Rivers. Alright. And then, guess I should just pick this up and take it somewhere else. Can I store a cask in the chest? That's ridiculous. Alright. Yeah, once this round is done, maybe I'll rearrange these and try and squeeze a couple more in, but that's a ways off. That is very far off. Yes, you have proven yourself to be trustworthy, and I very much appreciate it. Oh, Kent just sent me a bomb in the mail. That's very normal, not concerning at all. But helpful as well. So, hard to be mad about it, I guess. Alright, put those in there. Let's put one diamond back in there. Sell the other one. I don't need this fertilizer anymore either. There we go. So I just gotta make sure that I actually remember to come over here and water these pumpkins every day. I could also squeeze in one more iridium sprinkler here. Actually, what I should probably do, I should move this fish pond over and then put one more sprinkler in here. That would probably look a little better. Don't send DHS after it, yeah. Just kind of occurred to me I've been doing this in a stupid way. Thinking that I had to start from the top each time, like from the edges. But you really don't. Oh, it feels so good when everything's nice and neat like that. Oh, I love it. Good morning, Zachy Zor. Good morning, all the other animals. Can't remember all of your names. There's too many of you. That cow got a pet today. Lucky him. Ooh, those are done. How about that? Okay. So I actually wanted to do the star fruit next. Let's get these out of the way. Because they're not going to get aged. They're just going to get turned into wine and sold. And they should be worth quite a lot. That is why I grew them. Chat, I'm going to need your help to see if I miss any of these. I'm trying to be very careful. But it's not always simple to see them accurately. Jeez, that was only my silver quality? I've got so many of these. I should make a lot more kegs right now. Random question. If I had 100,000 people viewing, would you be nervous presenting it all on here? Yeah, I think I would be. That many people? I've actually thought about that before. Like, when I've been rated by people that shot my active viewers up to like over 30. I think it's like the most I've had at one time. And even that was kind of nerve-wracking for me. I think I would get used to it. But like, it's the kind of thing where, you know, I've never been live in front of that many people before. And you just start worrying about like, oh God, am I going to say something stupid? Or am I going to do something dumb? I think I would just have to adjust to it and realize it's really not that different from like recording stuff alone. I just have to be myself and do the best I can. You know, that's what it comes down to, really. Okay, so these take wood, oak resin, copper, and iron. I only have 8 copper? I thought I made a lot more than that. I must have used them for something. Well, I can make 8 more. That's something. We'll keep filling these up incrementally until that shed is completely full. Oh, yeah. So that is one of the downsides of getting large on Twitch is like... I mean, it's true on YouTube as well, I guess, if you think about it, but you do start to lose that personal touch of the person that you're watching and interacting with, because if there was 100,000 people watching me and chat was just blowing up, obviously I wouldn't be able to talk to everybody individually and answer chat messages. And for some people, that's a deal breaker. They don't want to watch a person who can't, like, acknowledge their existence, you know, because that's part of the charm of live streaming. Which I get. So it's kind of a double-edged sword getting larger, you know? I think that's all of them, right? Does anybody notice any that aren't bouncing right now? I think I got them all. Twitch C4 RSY? Twitch Carsey? You started to stream and no one views? Yeah, it's hard to get a footing, man. It's kind of thing where like you have to start out slow and acknowledge that you're probably not going to have a huge audience right away. It's a grind, you know? you have to get really, really lucky to start on Twitch or YouTube and just immediately do well. It doesn't work that way most of the time. For most people. One of the requirements for getting affiliate status on Twitch, not partner, just affiliate. One of the requirements is having an average of 3 viewers. Now that doesn't sound like a lot, but it really is. A lot of people will stream on Twitch and they will never have an average of even 3 viewers. That's why that requirement's set that low. It took me... I'm not even sure. Probably 2 months of somewhat consistent streaming to reach an average of even 3 viewers. So, yeah. You would prefer more people despite being nervous? Oh yeah, clearly. I mean, the more people watching, the better, right? I'd love to have a huge audience. And there would definitely be an adjustment period, no question about that, but, you know, that's like what I'm trying to do, right? Okay, let me put these ancient fruit back away before I do something really stupid and sell them or something. I should put these seeds away too. Is anything else ready? No. Maybe when the bok choy's done, I'll start doing beets. Just to use up these seeds. It's really the only reason. Caviar. Truffle oil. Duck feathers should be sold. And then you go in there. Hey, Joe. What's up, man? Good morning to you as well. How you doing today? One day I'll be huge, and you'll be remembered as my top fan. Yeah, maybe, man. Maybe. If I can be real with you guys, for a hot second here, there's been a lot of times in the last couple years where I've been very close to quitting this whole thing. I think if I hadn't transitioned to Twitch and I was still just doing YouTube, I may have even stopped by now. Because, and it just feels like I was grinding for so long and not really getting much back out of it, you know? I talked about this some in some social media posts, but... yeah, I figured rather than quitting, I would make the transition to Twitch and see how that went. I figured I'd do that for like a year or so and see how I feel at the end of that. And, yeah, it's going well so far. Growth has been mostly steady. Not crazy, but mostly steady, so hopefully it stays at that pace. We're about to wrap up the missing bundle here, guys. Here it is. This is exciting. I have no idea what this does. But all the other bundle rewards have been really good, so... well, most of them anyway. That's... okay, here we go. All the others made it back, except me. Oh, that's sad. Now I can go home too. Thank you. Thank you. Anytime. Wow. That was a cool effect. Something good will happen soon. Okay. That's vague, but exciting. We probably just have to wait until tomorrow, right? Because that's how it normally goes with the bundle rewards. You have to sleep, and then something will happen overnight. So you'll be real too. You're surprised I'm still around, but you're thankful for that. Thought one day I'd be done. Yeah, I mean, there's been times where I was really close. I was real close. The thing is, and I hate to sound greedy, but the truth is, I did YouTube for so long, and I like putting myself out there, and I like interacting with people, and I like sharing these experiences with people. But growth on YouTube is extremely slow, and I wasn't getting like a lot of return on my investment. Like the money that I put into this stuff, the games that I buy, the equipment that I buy, and then just like the amount of time that you have to put into doing this. I sat down and I thought about it, and I was like, you know, with the amount of hours I poured into my channel over the last 5 years, I don't even know the number. It's a huge number of hours. You know, thousands of hours of my life. Easily thousands of hours of my life. If I had spent that time working part-time somewhere instead of doing this and actually making like minimum wage money for that time, I could have paid off all my debt. You know? And that's not something I can ignore. Because that's my life, you know? Like I could have paid off my student loans, my credit cards, my my car loan, all that good shit. So I just thought about it, and I was like, I need to start seeing some kind of return for my time investments. That's what makes sense for my life. Even though it is fulfilling to talk to people and interact and do all that stuff, I still love doing it. But from a life perspective, it was not a good deal, you know? Are you growing pumpkins on your farm this year? I sure am, Abigail. Save one for me. I will do that. And I will say that so far with my time on Twitch, I am already making more from Twitch in the same time period that I did on YouTube, like a lot more. It's still not a lot. I'm not saying that I'm getting rich off this, but you know, it's promising that I've only been doing this for a couple months and I'm already I am making more than I did on YouTube. That's a promising thing. I hope it continues in that direction. So, oh, I missed an oyster back there. That's okay. That happens when I'm rambling incoherently sometimes. Oh, thank you for not spoiling. How do I say your name, by the way? Twitch C4RSY? I don't know how to parse that. What should I call you? Carsey? Okay. Sounds good, Carsey. Hey, thank you for the follow, Carsey. That is much appreciated. Thank you very much. My Twitch followers are my favorite people. Alright. We're going to sell that. Probably sell the chanterelle. I don't think that's part of that mushroom recipe, is it? I can't remember. What even is that? That's a crafting recipe, right? We can make something good with it. Oh, I just can't remember. I really gotta start producing some of these lampposts and get those set up around here for lighting. That would make this place look a lot better. I think. That might be fun to do. Damn, is it a recipe or a crafting recipe that uses the mushrooms? The life elixir uses all mushrooms except common. Is that a food recipe or a crafting recipe? Oh, here it is. Here it is. It does use chanterelle. Okay. I guess I should keep that then. The common is what I really don't need to keep, apparently. Oh well. Correct. This is year 3. Joe's been watching my channel for 4 years. I really appreciate that, man. I remember seeing you around for a long time. I do remember, like, most of the people who were around in the early days, because I did make a point to reply to every comment back then, and I liked interacting with people. These days, it's kind of hard to do that. But, yeah. Let's get back down here and swap these out. I will say also, the transition to Twitch is also nice because, like, it does eliminate a lot of that extra time that I had to spend on YouTube stuff. You know, the editing and rendering and uploading and all that good stuff. There's still some of that. Like, I have to, like, make thumbnails for YouTube, and I have to, like, come up with tags and, you know, like, spruce up the actual presentation and all that stuff. But it significantly cuts down on, like, editing time and things like that. So, like, a lot of the time that I spend on Twitch now is, like, time that I would be spending playing these games anyway, since I only play games that I'm actually interested in playing in the first place. It's a lot better from that perspective as well. So I don't feel like I'm wasting so much time, if that makes sense. How often am I offered games for free? Well, technically, pretty much every day. Because I am on a number of, like, indie games mailing lists from publishers that represent, like, small studios and small titles. I'd say I get at least one of those a day saying, like, hey, this indie game's coming out. Come check it out. We'll give you a code if you want. But I'm still not getting offers for codes for, like, the large AAA titles that I tend to play. Like, I don't get offered codes for, like, Resident Evil and shit like that. It'd be really cool if I did. So, technically, ooh, what is this? They're fixing up the Joja Mart? But I thought we hated the Joja Mart. Why would they fix that up? You play on Riverland Farm? I would like to try out one of the other farms someday. I just like the original. That's the only thing I've ever played on, honestly. But yeah, so technically I get offered a free game pretty much every day, but I almost never take advantage of it, because it's just not games that I'm interested in typically. So we got rain tomorrow. Spirits are very happy today. Living off the land. If you're a farmer in a small town, it's likely you'll be invited to create a Grange display at some point. Oh, the Grange display. That's so much work. I don't even feel like doing that this year. Was I shy when we first met? It's funny to think about now that we've come so far. Wow. It's a surprisingly... what's the word? Poignant dialogue, I guess you would say. George gave us some stone. That's actually helpful. Thanks a lot. You're a good man, George. Even if you're a little cranky sometimes. Watering. I should make a chest with 9 items that lets me win the Grange display and then just use that every year. That's actually a really good idea. That is an excellent idea. I'm kind of pissed that I never thought to do that myself. I have to go back to my Amnesia LP. Yeah, that was a good one, wasn't it? Oh, screwed up. I will say, I do find it really challenging to keep up with chat and also keep playing at the same time. I didn't really respect how hard that was going to be when I first started doing this. I've got respect for people who can do that and make it feel seamless, because it's not easy. Hey, Z, what's up, man? Yes, Carsey, I will go back to the Joja Mart and check it out. I'm just getting the morning work done real quick. Well, we'll check it out today. Don't worry. I'm doing good. I'm pretty stressed out with my move coming up. But I'm also just looking forward to getting it over with so that I can hunker down and quarantine, and we got a dinosaur egg. That's a big freaking egg, guys. Look at that. Zaki Zor has grown up and is giving us eggs. So actually, if there's room, I should incubate this and get another dinosaur going? Yeah, awesome, okay. We will keep bringing in new dinosaurs. Because I don't need the mayonnaise now, so, you know. I bet the mayonnaise sells for a lot, though. That's gotta be, like, the most profitable mayonnaise in the game, I would bet. Excited but the move? About the move? Oh shit, have I donated one to the museum yet? I might not have. That's a good call, Ferret. Well, we'll keep getting them now. Now that Zaki Zor's grown up, we'll keep getting them. So, no biggie. But yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of excited about the move. The place that I'm moving to probably wouldn't have been my first choice, because I don't really like living with other people. And I'm basically moving into a townhouse basement. I'll have the whole basement area to myself, but there's going to be like 3 other people living above me. And then we'll have to share like the kitchen and the living room space, which I don't ever really plan on spending time in the living room, but you know, I have to move through there to get to my area, and there's going to be people there, and I just hope they're cool people, you know? You're always taking a gamble when you move into a shared living space. But I genuinely hate the place I live right now, where I am right this moment. I fucking hate this place so much. I hate every person who lives around me. They're all terrible people. They're the worst scumbags. Somebody cracked my fucking car windshield in the last week. I hadn't been out to my car in a week. I go out the other day, big ass crack in my windshield. Why? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck happened in the last week, but somebody did it. It didn't do it to itself. And that's the kind of place this is. People leave trash out in the lobby. They'll eat fast food and just throw their bags on the ground and fucking walk away. Cigarette butts are out there. Somebody sits out there and smokes right next to my window and lets their cigarette smoke blow into my window when I'm trying to relax. I hate this place so fucking much. So it'll be cool to get away from here. Even though it's stressful to move right now, it'll be a good thing in the end. That's what I keep telling myself. There's my little rant about how much I fucking hate this place. If If I ever find myself in Sweden, I got a couch to sleep on. Thank you. Much appreciate that. I don't know when or if I'll ever find myself in Sweden, but that's good to know. Alright, let's go see what this last bundle did, guys. This has got to be something awesome, because it takes so long to get to this point in the game. Four salmon. Nope. What the hell? A movie theater? Are you serious? They turned Joja Mart into a movie theater? That's fucking awesome. Oh, I hate cigarette smoke. I know a lot of people don't like it. I think I'm actually, like, mildly allergic to it, because it chokes me up. Like, it's hard for me to breathe when I smell secondhand smoke. It's like a... It feels like it blocks my air passageways, and I fucking hate it. I can't even date a smoker. Like, I'm sorry. If you're a smoker, we'll never end up together. It's nothing personal. I literally can't deal with it. My rant harkens back to the Rage episode of Uncharted 4. Oh, dude. I got so angry in that game. That game was bullshit towards the end. That game was hot bullshit. Date nights with Penny unlocked. Nice. Alright, let's check this place out. Wait, do I buy a ticket up front here? I do! Movie tickets are $1,000. $1,000, guys. The economy in this game is all jacked up. Get your movie tickets right here. Give one to a friend to invite them to the show. Oh, really? Okay. Let's go find a friend. I mean, we should probably bring Penny, right? Would Penny get jealous if I went to a movie with, like, Abigail? I'm not sure. You put that episode on every time you want to make your boys laugh. Yeah, I remember that, man. I remember that rant. Which was worse, that or the rant towards the end of Metal Gear Solid 5? Because that game pissed me off too, towards the end. I don't know why I went in there. I'm trying to find Penny. Is she in here right now? Nope. She's probably tutoring the kids, right? But they could be, like, on a field trip somewhere. Let's check up in the park, maybe? Oh, I could go to the movies with Evelyn. That's like a nice, innocent hangout with an old lady friend of mine, right? Penny can't get jealous of that, right? Oh my, that's so kind of you, dear. Why, yes, I'd love to go to the movies. Hey, we're going to the movies with Evelyn! You go on ahead and I'll meet you at the theater. Okay. This is cool. Going on an old lady date. Actually, I can't even remember. Can I get over from... No, we gotta go down the long way around. Okay. Better be a good movie for 1,000. Yeah, right? Comet's had this hat for a while. I think he looks awesome with that, that fedora on. I actually love it. Would you like to spend your movie ticket to see a movie with Evelyn? Yes, sir, I would. I want to talk to her. Why can't I talk to her? It's even giving me the bubble like I could talk to her. Here we go. I've never been a fan of scary movies, but I'll try to keep an open mind. Oh, it's a scary movie. Oh, no. Sorry, Evelyn. Hey, look, Marlon's here. Gil slept through the whole movie. Typical. How you doing, Gil? I can't talk to Gil. Who are you? Corner guy. Psst. I just saw the movie and... Relax. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. Good. Because if you did, I would hit you with my axe. You creeper. You fucking weirdo. Woman, get lost. I'm busy rubbing elbows with the governor. Oh yeah, that is the governor. What's the governor doing here? It's lovely to see economic development in the valley. I wonder if I wore the purple shorts, I wonder if he'd have a reaction to that. Because he loved the taste of them. Maybe he'd start salivating if he saw me wearing them. Oh my god, did I get raided? Bide Live, raided with a party of 5. Thank you so much. Thank you for the raid. What's up, raiders? Welcome. You guys got here just in time, because I just unlocked the movie theater in this game, and it's awesome. The crane game is in use by someone else. Well, maybe we can play that later? Let's get some snacks. Welcome to the concession stand. Would you like to order a snack for your guests? Yes, I would. We've got hummus snack pack. Oh, it's Lalsy. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. We've got hummus snack packs, Star Drop sorbet. That sounds pretty good. A single drop of Star Drop essence transforms this sorbet into an extraordinary treat. Jasmine tea. Is that the same stuff that I can grow and make with the kegs? We've got kale smoothie. It's loaded with vitamins and fiber. And we've got cappuccino mousse cake. A small chocolate cake glazed with a cappuccino mousse. Wow, I don't know what Evelyn would like. Jasmine tea, maybe? Let's not cheap out. Let's get her the expensive Star Drop sorbet. Yeah, I can make the green tea. I'm going to give her the Star Drop sorbet. We'll deliver to Evelyn's seat once the movie starts. Okay, good. Ready, Evelyn? Let's do this. Look at that! The whole town's here! This is awesome! Oh. How many Twitch followers do I have? I'm up to 112 now. At least 3. Alright, let's watch the movie. Shh. Mysterium. A faint silhouette in the dark. Evelyn is covering her eyes. Is it over yet? No, it's not. I'm sorry, Evelyn. I think I fucked up bringing her. She loves the Star Drop sorbet, though. She loves her Star Drop sorbet. The desolate, unknown void of space where untold horrors await. A variety of disjointed, otherworldly scenes play out. It's Krobus! You must tell your friends to see Mysterium tonight, or I will visit you in your sleep. Oh, God. That's the scariest thing in this whole game. The movie has concluded for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the show. Wow, this is cool. Evelyn, sorry I brought you to a scary movie. Are you okay? Evelyn? Can you talk to me, please? I had to close my eyes during most of it. Aw. What did you all think of it? Abigail is engaging in lively discussion about the film. Oh, and I'm not invited? They're all engaging in lively discussion, but they won't discuss with me? Oh, fuck me, I guess. Dude, are you still playing this crane game? You've been on there the whole time. Give someone else a turn, dick. Alright. Wow. That's a fun little side activity, guys. So, my question is, how many movies are there? How often can I go? If I go again today, is it just going to be the same movie? Oh, guys, by the way, I don't think I ever showed this off. Now that we have all the dwarf scrolls, I think... Is it this one? Yeah, you translate the dwarvish. So we couldn't read this before, but now we can. Stand between the pillars three with gift as precious as the sky, a rainbow forged from land not sea, then galaxies will heed your cry. That's a little puzzle, I guess you call it, telling you what to do with the prismatic shards in the desert, how you get the galaxy sword, which I already knew about, and we already did. But if you didn't know that, that is actually how you would figure that out. Jody, shut your mouth, have a sweet pea. Quit giving me guff about my dumpster diving. I thought that was a cool movie. I think it's very appropriate for this time of year, because fall time is like Halloween time, right? So, I wonder how many horror movies are in there. I gotta look that up, because I don't want to miss any, you know? I gotta know, like, how often I should go. And honestly, guys, with that, I kind of feel like that's probably one of the last big unlocks in the game, right? Like, what else do we have to look forward to now? Other than just buying all the expensive stuff. Jody, shut your damn mouth. Yeah, Jody. Judgmental bitch. So many trees down here. What's up, Sam? Want a pine cone? No? Oh, there we go. Huh, this is interesting. Oh, here we go. There are 8 movies. You can tell which one is on by a poster outside. Different villagers like and dislike different ones. And they rotate by season. So 2 per season? 8 total? When do they rotate in the season? When can I go see the second one? One per season, rotates across 2 years. Got you. Oh man, so I gotta wait until winter to see a new movie? That's too bad. Now I'm kind of curious. Let me go look at the poster there. So I can kind of see what that looks like. I've never seen Frozen, and I don't think I've ever heard that song Let It Go either. I've heard of it because everybody talks about it, but I'm pretty sure I've never actually heard the song Let It Go. I gotta tell you, I'm happy with that state of affairs. I'm gonna try giving Clint some iridium ore. Let's see if he likes it. He likes it. Doesn't love it, but at least he doesn't hate it. That'd actually be really lame if he ended up hating iridium ore, because it's so valuable. Okay, so you can come up and read this. Now playing Mysterium. Peer behind the midnight veil. You must experience to believe. Coming soon, The Miracle at Cold Star Ranch. That sounds like maybe a good Penny movie. So we'll come here with Penny in winter. But we're going to have to wait a while. I'm missing out. Yeah, I'm sure I am. I'm not really in love with a lot of Disney Pixar movies anymore. I still like The Incredibles. I don't think they're bad movies or anything. But, like, most of the time I'm just like, I could take them or leave them, you know? I don't go out of my way to watch them. Alright, so maybe we should do a Skull Cavern run tomorrow. How are you going to survive if I don't stream during the move? Well, I've got almost 2,000 videos archived on YouTube that you can go back and watch. How's that sound? That's all I've got to offer you in terms of that. Yeah, there's probably going to be a solid week or so where I'm not able to stream. Just from being busy, and then, you know, the actual, like, packing and moving and getting set up once I get there. I'm actually, the internet situation at the new place actually really sucks. So the property manager lives there as well. She's cool and everything. But she just has like one wireless access point set up, and it's included in my rent. I can use that internet's free, but I can only use it over wireless. I asked her about getting a hard line ran to my area in the basement, and she was like, no. Like, nobody's ever done that, and we're not going to start doing that. And I was like, well, okay. You're not charging me for it. Well, I guess I don't know that. I don't know if they rolled that up into the price of my rent or not. But basically, I was like, well, I guess I can't really argue with you about that. So, I actually have my own internet account being set up. I'm going to have my own line there dedicated in the basements. And my modem and everything has already been shipped and is there at the place and is ready to be set up. But because I'm a complete idiot, I forgot to ask if the line is already active in the basement, like the line from outside. I don't know if there's an active line there ready for me. So I emailed the property manager and I asked her to look into it so I know if I need to call Comcast back or not. And she said she would look into it. And it's taken her about a week and she still doesn't have an answer for me. So long story short, I don't know if I'm going to have good dedicated internet right away once I get there. It might take a little while to get that set up. I'm not even going to try to stream on a wireless connection with like 4 other people using that connection. That would never work. It'd be stupid. And I'm not going to do it. So, long story short, stuff is up in the air. I don't know how things are going to play out, really. Am I moving to a new town or staying in the same? So I'm moving to like a new suburb. It's still going to be the same area, but it is about like 10 to 15 miles away in a different suburb. So, yeah. Beautiful and sunny day tomorrow. What's today's luck? Very happy today. Spirits are very happy. I think we should probably go to Skull Cavern today, guys. Smell of fall reminds me of the smell of books. Weird, isn't it? Yeah, not really. It's not that weird. Alright. Oh, you know what sucks? This stuff's ready today. It's a very good luck day, though. And it's raining today, which means I don't have to do the pumpkins. I'm gonna let this stuff sit for a day. It'll be fine. I know it feels weird, but it'll be fine. We don't have to obsess over it. We're gonna leave all that stuff. We need a warp totem. We should bring the rocks. We'll bring the iridium ore so we can drop that off there. And I think that's all I need. Let's go. The other thing that sucks is it is Friday, so I'm not going to get a chance to check the traveling merchants. But oh well. Life will go on. I want to get some more Omni Geodes. See if we can't finish off that artifact museum. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's drop those off. We're bringing the bombs. We're bringing that. We're bringing the staircases. We can craft one more. That's 16 staircases. That's pretty good. Now, I wish I knew like exactly how many coffees I would need to get through a day. I'm gonna bring like 4. And just hopefully I just use them all throughout the course of the day. Same with this. Let's bring like 2 of those. Because we'll probably find either spicy eel or crab cakes in there as well. So that'll probably be fine. Now, in terms of other heals, let's use up some of the smaller stacks of stuff we have, like those and those. And then we also want a big stack. That should probably be good, I think. How do I keep track of my stuff? I got so much going on. Oh, yeah, I mean, you just gotta have, like... You have to have an organizational pattern that works for you. It has to make sense to you. So, like, you start out small, you just have one chest for everything. But eventually you break stuff out in terms of, like, okay, this chest is going to keep stuff that I grow myself and I want to process later. This chest is going to be stuff that's useful for mining. This is a gift chest where I store things that I want to give as a gift to villagers. You break stuff up into categories like that. And, you know, again, it's whatever makes sense to you. That's how it makes sense to me. So. Oh, right, the magic rock candy. That's what I was thinking of. That's what he sells on Thursdays. And it's prismatic shards, isn't it? That's what I was thinking of. But I didn't bring the one that I picked up from wherever. Oh, Z gave a tier 1 sub to Indy Castleton. Z, thank you. That's so sweet of you, man. Much appreciated. Thank you for that generosity. Indy Castleton has a tier 1 sub now. Yeah, I should have brought that rock candy, but I, like, totally forgot about it, apparently. So, let's bring the cave carrots, too, just because they'll get eaten really quickly. Alright. Now we just need to rearrange so that stuff is in the right place. Right off the bat, let's drink a coffee. Then I can move that over here. We'll want to eat one of these first, but then kind of transfer to the algae soup. Actually, let's put that there. That should be good enough, I think. Alright. Off we go! Wow, right off the bat. Right off the frickin' bat. Wow, okay, that actually was generous of him to just give me a, a ladder right there. I'm gonna take the time to grab that, because that's jade. Trade that for some staircases. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What is happening all of a sudden? Fucking 3 of those guys just show up out of nowhere? Oh my god. Okay, so having a tier 1 sub to a Twitch channel means that I should know this. Honest, I don't know everything it does. It gives you access to the tier 1 emotes. You can use that happy emote of me now if you look at your emotes. I believe it lets you view the stream without ads. So like when you first click on it, sometimes you'll get a random ad that's done by Twitch. But I think if you're subscribed to a Twitch channel, you don't have to see that. And I guess that's basically it. So like I also get a kickback from that. Anytime a person buys a sub, either for themselves or for someone else, I get a percentage of the money spent on that for that month's Twitch revenue. So it's, you know, it supports me financially. It also gives me sub points, which are points that go towards my channel, and they work towards unlocking new emote slots and things like that. So it's just a good thing all around, honestly. And some of that money does go to Twitch as well, obviously, because they have to take their cuts. Are there gonna be like 6 million of these guys on every single floor? Is that what we're doing today? For fuck's sake. Good luck day. Ooh, shaft. Okay. Shafts are good. Eat some cookies. Yeah, I know. I should know all that. Hey, I was right. I got everything. I just had to think about it for a second. 5 levels sucks. I hate this floor layout. I'm building a stairwell here. Oh, I don't know how I screwed that up. Grab the quartz. Yeah, that's often how it goes for me. I'll come here on a good luck day, and then it's just, it kind of doesn't work that way. I don't know what the fuck it is, but that's just like my luck in this game, honestly. This floor sucks too. Kill all these stupid mummies. Give me 2 minor streets. Interesting. Ugh. It's not really worth using a bomb on this few rocks. Seriously? This is a good luck day. I have the rabbit's foot. I have +2 luck from the pumpkin soup, and it takes that frickin' long to find a ladder? Fuck you. Oh my god. I hate you. Out of my life. It's the long couch way. Bad luck all over. Yeah. Sometimes it does feel that way. It really, really does. Hey, there's a shaft. It'd be nice to find a shaft that's more than like 3 or 5 levels, though, because I'm pretty sure it goes up to 15, and I never actually get that many out of it. Feels bad, man. Okay. Gotta have another coffee. And then... what do we want to... let's eat these next. That should work. Hate you flying assholes. Just go away. Alright, come on. 15, 15, 13. I'll take 13. I will take 13. It's way better than I usually get. Oh look, 2 more of these guys. That's weird. Who could have possibly seen that coming? Massacre! Ah! Fuck off! Nope. No, thank you. Hate those floors. Those are probably crabs. One of them was. Put that right there, I guess. Okay. Ooh. Prismatic shard. And crab cakes. Ooh, 2 more jade. Some good drops. For the love. Yeah, I knew you would be. There's so many of these fake-ass iridiums down here. It drives me freaking nuts. Oh, there's a ladder right there. Alright, good. What's going on in chat? You rarely come into games? This is new to you? What do you mean? What do you mean you rarely come into games? Ooh. Already got a ladder here, but let's blow this stuff up anyway. Alright, what are we at so far? We're at 26 Omni Geodes. Not bad, but we can do better. I believe that we can do better. Crab. Of course. Go fuck yourself. Douche. Oh, Frisk Afton, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I brought you a gift, a little Keanu saying you're breathtaking because it's true. That's awesome, thank you. No, you're breathtaking. Don't ever forget that. Shaft time. Hey, Frisk Afton with the follow. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. 4 levels. That could have been better. Alright, next up we'll eat Cactus Fruits. They actually restore a lot. 87 health is pretty good. Alright. Okay. That's a lot right off the bat. How about I just bomb the shit out of you guys? How's that sound? Oh, this is gonna get ugly. Ugh. I'm out. I'm leaving. That room sucked. Didn't like it. Dude, did it steal all my buffs? All my buffs wore off all of a sudden. I can just call you Frisk. You're here for supporting everyone because you like helping people. Very noble of you. Sounds good. Thank you, Frisk. Alright, let's eat these crab cakes. I want to get them out of my inventory. Now then. You're getting blown up. Y'all are getting blown up too. They might give me a shaft. No. That's okay. Get a fucking life. Prick. I hate those guys so much. If there was like any kind of announcement that they were coming, it'd be different, but there's not. Alright, so there's some kind of weapon there. I'm not sure if it's one I already have, but I kind of want it for my armory, so we should sell... What's the most useless thing I have here? I guess the 4 wood. And we get a burglar shank. That sounds pretty dope, doesn't it? Alright. That was not a good bomb. That one was slightly better. Okay, overrun with monsters means see you jerks later. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Ha! Nice try. Gotta wake up pretty early in the morning to get one over on old Long Couch, though. Why are there so many enemies on this floor? You know, everybody complains about those iridium bats. I don't really think they're that big of a problem. I don't often have a problem killing those guys. It's the frickin' flying fish dragon things. These things right here. Those are the ones. I hate those guys so much. They're fast. They don't announce themselves. The bats announce themselves, at least, because they do the screech, so you know that they're coming. But those guys are just like silent, deadly assassins, man. Oh, okay. Well, thanks for stopping by, Frisk, and thanks for the follow. Stay safe, alright? Take care of yourself. Let's sell the cave carrots, honestly. Tempered broadsword. That's pretty cool. This floor kind of blows. Here, there's some stuff down here, finally. Okay. Ooh, that's convenient. I love when that happens. Ah! God damn it. Wankers. They're all wankers. I want this gold over here. And I want this... No, no, it's a crab. Never mind. Go away. Get out of here. Don't really care about the energy elixirs. I'm just gonna move on. Fuck, dude. There's so many of them. Oh no. I just bombed myself. See another one of these. Spicy eel. I really should pick that up. We can get rid of this earth crystal, I think. What are they good for, really? Man, I can't believe I haven't completed any more of those combat challenges for the Adventurers Guild. I'm killing a lot of stuff down here. Like, none of it counts. Ugh. This floor sucks. Alright, this is a decent spot, I guess. We're really not getting very lucky at all. With the amount of luck we're supposed to have today, I feel like I should be finding mine shafts left and right. But I'm just not. And there's so many enemies. just doesn't feel like a good luck day, you know? Doesn't feel that way at all. Oh, Jesus Christ. Can't walk over the guy. Finally, there's a shaft. Alright, I gotta swap this stuff out. We should have another coffee. And what am I eating next? So I'm actually out of the little small stacks of stuff that I brought, so I guess we'll move on to algae soup, actually. Okay. 4 levels. 4? What the fuck is 4? It's nothing. I'm not going to take the time to kill all these guys. It's too time consuming. I've only found the 1 prismatic shard. Not the the 4 that I got last time. And we're up to 49 Omni Geodes. That's not terrible. Could always be more. But that's not terrible. 7 levels. Okay. I've also got to remember that I can look at these to see how much time is left on the buffs. It's actually quite handy. I very rarely think to actually do it. Alright, that's annoying. That's actually really annoying. they just like taunt you by just flying just out of your reach. That does make me want to murder them. For sure. Really? Jackass? Oh, that guy died in 1 hit. What a bitch. Oh, I've just noticed that it's 120. Okay, and this floor sucks. We're done. We made it to floor 80 today. Man, that was not an excessively great run, though. I actually feel really bad about that. Because that could have been way better. Anyways. You stay, you stay. You stay. You all stay. You stay. You stay. I'm gonna leave the iridium ore here, too. So I'm just gonna trade that out for mega bombs, I'm pretty sure. And I might as well leave the prismatic shard, too. Because what else do I have to do with that? You know, like, I don't really care to make any more clothes with it, if I'm being honest. I don't need to donate it. Like, there's nothing to do with it. I'm just gonna end up trading it for the magic rock candy, I think. Seems like that's the way to go. So we come out of that with 54 Omni Geodes. Decent amount of ore. I wish it was more, because I need a lot more copper. But what am I going to do, you know? Let me look over and see if there's anything else I should leave. Stairs. We should leave the stairs, for sure. And... actually, let me just craft the mega bombs that I can craft while I'm here. drop those as well. And I think that's probably good. I think we're all set. Time to rush home. Let's see. Dump stuff. I can give the amethyst to the dwarf. So I'll hold on to those, but I'm going to sell those, I believe. Oh, I should have left the rocks, too. That's no big deal, though. Just go back in there for now, I guess. Alright. Sleepy time. So I'm about to pass out. That was an okay run. I guess I should probably go trade all of those Omni Geodes for the, what is it, the treasure trove or whatever they're called at the desert. But if I wait until tomorrow, then I can trade the jade as well. So I think I'll wait until tomorrow to do that. We'll spend today catching up on the farm work that we missed. Another storm tomorrow, how about that? And today, the spirits are in good humor. For whatever that's worth. Not much. That's what I'm saying. Dear dude, you're such a good neighbor, I thought I'd send you some hay. Thanks so much, Marnie. Marnie, you're alright. I don't care what everyone else in town says about you. Oh, sunflowers, that's what I was growing here. I've looked at these a couple times during the stream and just been like, what was I growing? Honestly, I have no idea. Okay, that gave me 49 seeds. Look at that. Enough to replant, plus one more. Very cool. Then all the bok choy's ready. I think I'll probably replace the bok choy with the beets. Just to use those seeds up. And then we're going to need more wheat. How much are the damn Junimo huts? Should I buy one of those before I buy the return scepter? At this point, I'm kind of like, maybe. Maybe. Corn is also ready. Telling you guys, I leave the farm for one frickin' day, and the whole place goes to hell. What were you doing all day yesterday, Penny? Feeding the animals that already have auto feeders and grass outside for them to eat? Couldn't come down here and pick some goddamn eggplants? Okay. We're putting beets up in those two, and then wheat. So I gotta just go buy 48 wheat. rid of some of this other stuff. Oh, God. What am I doing? What am I doing? Right, let's put those in there. Honey goes in there. I think I'm just going to sell off the bok toy straight up. I'm never going to get around to processing it. There's no point lying to myself. Same with the eggplant. The corn and the hay will stay, and the wheat. Okay. That goes in there. We're going to process these. Let's go buy the wheat we need from Pierre. Except, is he open today? Saturday. I can't remember. Willie wants 4 albacore. Probably not going to happen, sorry to tell you. Keep looking at the swords and saying, oh, I need to put those away, and then forgetting to do it. Put the swords away, put the swords away, put the swords away, put the swords away. Put the swords away. I think those were both ones I didn't have already yet either. Yeah, those are both brand new. Awesome. That is dope. Right, okay. Sell that. Take a trip over here so that we can dump that stuff. We can also put the hay away. 639. Excellent. Excellent. We're getting up there. And you know, even if we don't quite max that out before we get back to or before we make it to winter, I can always just buy hay from Marnie, as long as I don't do something like really stupid and spend all my money on the return scepter and don't leave any money left for myself. I think we're going to have a lot of truffles to process today. Well, maybe not, because they wouldn't have found any yesterday because it was raining, so... Scratch that, actually. Oh no, I didn't put a fucking scarecrow up over here! How could I have forgotten to do that? And I lost 2 pumpkins because of that! Damn it! Oh, it's my fault. I can't be angry because it's my fault. Ah! Alright. That's okay. That's okay. No biggie, right? It's just 2 pumpkins. Let's, we're gonna process all this copper first, I think. And we should probably dish out some pets today. Because it has been a little while. I just want to pick up the truffle. Thank you. All right. I'm not gonna have room for all this shit. If there's more than 2 milks over here, I don't have room. Yeah. I'll come back for that later. I don't really need it right now anyway, let's be honest. That was the perfect amount of iron ore, though. Copper ore. Why did I just call copper iron? What? And then I call iron silver? Oh, I've got a lot more in here than I thought I did. Ah, that's good to know. Alright, well good. At least I know I can make a lot more. Which I should do. Let's do like one more round while I'm in here. Nothing else to do right now, really. Okay. Come on. This only takes a second. That was kind of eerie how they all finished at the same time like that. Could not do that again if I tried. Alright, let's throw the wheat down. Go. Alright, what else did I need to do today? What am I forgetting? We're mostly caught up, I think. Sell that, sell that, sell that. We're keeping those. I can make 12 more kegs while I'm thinking about it. Should probably just do that and get it over with. There we go. I should really go give the dwarf one of these amethysts today, also, while I'm thinking about it. Because it's the last day of the week. Which means his gifts will reset tomorrow. Unless I already gave him 2 this week. I don't think I did, though. I don't think I've talked to him at all this week. Yeah, because I did this whole week today, right? So I would remember if I talked to him today. Prehistoric vertebra. Not helpful. Wouldn't it be funny if I gave him the prehistoric vertebra and he was like, bro, what are you trying to say with this? That sends a bit of a message, doesn't it? Give somebody a fossil that you found, a piece of a skeleton. I guess I should just keep these out, honestly. Keep producing them. And then let's do one more round, and I'll be able to do 12 more kegs, which will actually probably fill up a lot of that shed, come to think of it. Might be close to maxing that out. So I haven't seen anybody say anything in chat for a long time, and I'm not sure if everybody just went quiet or if my chat is not working anymore. If anybody hears this, would you mind just sending me one single message in chat so I know that my chat is still working? Or do I need to, like, relaunch it or something? Nobody's saying anything. Oh, there's Dale. Oh, Dale, mobile internet, can't text. Gotcha. Well, okay, now I know my chat is working. That's all I wanted. Thank you, Dale. Much appreciate you, man. Oops. All right. It is absolutely insane how busy you get from just missing like one single day. Let's go in here and swap this stuff out one more time. I don't know why I keep putting these away when I know I want to process them. Just don't like carrying around extra stuff, that's all. Trying to stay somewhat organized, you know? And then let's throw these down. I'm not going to put stuff in them, but I'll prep them for the next run. Damn it. You weren't supposed to go there, you bitch. Not sure if this is still the optimal layout. I really should look that up at some point. Oh wait, I got four. Yeah. Let's take all those out. Can do 7 more. If I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this right. And for 7 more, it's 30 apiece, right? So 210 wood, I think. Yeah, and that'll be the last of the iron that I've got for right now, which takes a bit longer to smelt, so I won't be able to knock those out as quickly. Which is why I did the copper first. And let's see if I did this right. 7 kegs? Yeah, perfect. Nailed it. Alright, that's good. I'll be able to process a decent amount more of those next time. Sell those. Ooh. I think I did it, guys. I think I got everything accomplished today. I think I'm fully caught back up. Love it. So I'm thinking I'm going to play one more in-game day during this stream session here, mainly just because I want to go to the desert and I want to treat out these Omni Geodes and process them and see what I get. Because that's always exciting. See if we can't make a tiny bit more progress on that museum. Cloudy with gusts of wind throughout the day tomorrow. We got rain today. Spirits are in good humor today. All right, all right. So you say. Tortillas. We already know how to make this. I wonder if Maru and Dr. Harvey will ever get together. I'm sure Harvey likes her. I didn't know that. I think Maru will have to make the first move, though. Yes. There was something about that before, wasn't there? I forget. There was like a line of dialogue from one of them where Harvey was like asking Maru to dance or something. I did not plant the fucking beets yesterday. I didn't plant the beets. I don't know why I didn't plant the beets, but I didn't. Ugh. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more quality fertilizers from Pierre. You know what? Rainy days are good days. Are good days to dole out pets because it's so much easier to pet them when they're inside. I could close the gate at night, but I'm not really going to do that habitually, if I'm being honest. I can't remember when that happened. Harvey said something at one point. Maybe something about like asking her to dance, and I forgot to do the scarecrow again. What the fuck? What is wrong with me? Okay, we gotta do the scarecrow, we gotta do the beats. And since I'm not going to be in and out of here today like I was yesterday, let's do iron instead. How do we make that ultra scarecrow? Wood and 40 fiber and 1 iridium ore. Not sure if I have 40 fiber. I may have used it all up making grass, but no, I've got 60 in here. I must have went and farmed some. I think I farmed some for the express purpose of making grass starter, and then I just didn't do that. So, once again, go me. Oh. This stuff up here has probably been done for a while. You know, at some point it would probably be smart to just wait and get all these at the same time. But also, as I mentioned before, I'm kind of flirting with the idea of getting rid of this thing. I don't think I really need most of that anymore. Alright, I don't know if this will cover the whole thing or not. It has a radius of 16 tiles. So if we count up... If we count up from here... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16. The radius would extend down like this. No. I think we're going to need one more right up around here in order to make sure that's fully working. Whoops. Just clicked off the game accidentally. Also, let's process this. But we only need a regular one up there. And I think I have an extra... Oh, this guy. This guy's been sitting here forever with no job to do. I felt bad for him, but I didn't really know what to do with him. He finally has a purpose. He's going to sit right there and he's going to protect these crops. The all-important pumpkins. I cannot believe I forgot to protect them, guys. I feel so stupid. I'm going to go up around this way because I want to stop at Robin's and see if we can't move that... that fish pond. Steal all of her wood along the way. Because it turns out I just chewed through a huge amount of my stock. Ended up losing some of that. No biggie. Life will go on. My heart will go on. Alright. I'm just going to move this over. And then we can do one more sprinkler there if we want. I don't really know what to grow there, but whatever we want, really. 6 red slimes. Probably not going to happen. Should have got that one earlier. I think 8's all we need. Okay, we gotta go stop at the traveling merchant, and then we still gotta run to the desert. Man, this is a busy day. So much going on. What you got for me, Holmes? Bug meat? Bait. That's it. Nothing else good. Fair enough. Let's offload some of this stuff I'm carrying. I've got a lot of crap. And don't need most of it on me right now. I'm actually going to keep these stones here, because I might want to craft some bricks. Some brick flooring. You know. I have wheat flour over here. And over here. I should move that over. This one over here is the one that I thought it was in. So we've got 475 wheat flour. That's pretty good. What else do I got? Put those away. Is that all the iridium I have? Oh, because I think I left the rest of it back there. Right. Okay. We can sell that. And those. Oh, we're not going to be able to process these today because Clint's going to close. Shit. I might have to play an extra day here. Gonna make some quarantine bread with that much flour. Hey, you gotta do something. You gotta do something to pass the time in quarantine, man. Whether it's making bread, playing Stardew Valley, watching Armageddon, jerking off in enormous amounts. You gotta do something, you know? I don't know why I put the emeralds in here. That wasn't the right thing to do. But the rest of this stuff... Yeah. Alright. Alright, homie. Give me all the artifact troves. 10 of them will suffice for now, I guess. Spend this on bombs. Spend those on bombs. Spend those on staircases. And we're good to go. I'm gonna do a loop around here and grab any fruit I see. Stop off and say hi to Sandy. Night Sky shirt. She's got a different shirt every time I come in here. Night Sky is kind of cool, though. I like that concept. I will buy that. Give her a sweet pea. I can only give her one more. And then she's gonna have to wait until next spring. Or summer. Whatever it is. Reaching that point where my brain's getting a little fried. I'm sure you all understand. You know how it goes. Keep that in there. That's good. We're back up to 84 mega bombs. And I'll be able to get even more with the Iridium statue hooking me up every day. So we're in decent shape there. We're already ready for our next run whenever that happens. Wow, my monitor is dying really hard right now. God, this sucks. Why is everything breaking right now? I can't afford to be replacing shit. I don't think it's showing up on the stream for you guys. I think it's literally my monitor. It's just like it's getting all staticky and crackly. Like the image is like short-circuiting and it's gonna die a fiery death soon. I don't like it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't like it. This monitor is old, though. I must have bought this bitch. That was when I lived in Delaware, I think. Or maybe even like the year before that. So it would have been like 2009 or 2010 since I've had this monitor. And it has served me well. I couldn't blame it for dying now if that's what it chose to do. It's just the timing is not great. Whoops. Ah. I'm actually missing 2 spots on there. Whatever. It's going down the way it is. Is it 480p? No, it's not that old. It's 1080p. But it maxes out at 60 frames per second. 1080p. It doesn't have any of the fancy new features, which is fine for me, really, because, you know, recording and streaming, I never go above 1080p 60 anyway. I've never had a need to, and I'm not really like a graphics... I mean, okay, that's a lie. I am a graphics whore when I'm playing by myself, but I've never cared to go above 1080p 60. Like, I guess I could see going above 60 frames per second, depending on the game you're playing. That can really help you out in like an online shooter. But like going above 1080p just seems so unnecessary to me. I don't understand the resolution race. I honest to God don't. It's just like 1080p is good enough. Most people can't even really see a difference going higher than that. It's just like the monitor you bought last October. You got a cheap one? A cheap used one? Because I don't even know if you could find a brand new one today that stops at 1080p 60. How many of these do I need? I need 48 times 2, 96. I believe. Oh, you're the opposite of me? You understand resolution, but not a refresh rate over 60? I think having a refresh rate over 60 makes sense for like online shooters. I don't think it would make a huge difference for something that's a little slower paced. Like for this game, it wouldn't matter at all. Alright, we got the beets down. We got scarecrows set up. We can harvest some of this grass. We should actually be pretty close now. 698? Oh, yeah. Look at that. I think that did it. 720. Now I just got to keep an eye on it and make sure that the animals don't eat any before winter. But we're pretty much good to go there. You bought a cheap new one? Yeah, for casual, 60 FPS is more than enough. A lot of people say that having a steady frame rate is honestly more important than having a high frame rate. Which I think is mostly true. I think I would rather have a game that is locked consistently at 30 than have a game that jumps between like 45 and 60 constantly, you know? Yay, poppies for Penny. Poppies for Penny is the name of my new charity. I think I made that joke already. I apologize. And since I have it, I guess we should just set up this other sprinkler over here. I don't really know what I want to grow in it. We could just do mixed seeds. Because otherwise they're just sitting in here taking up room in this chest. Might as well grow them and see what we get, right? Maybe we'll get something awesome out of it. Who knows? Should probably fertilize it too, I guess, come to think of it. Still playing games on the fat Xbox One that has around 30 FPS. Yeah, like I said, as long as it's consistent, 30 is fine. I prefer 60, but it's fine, you know? I wonder if what these mixed seeds are going to be is determined when you pick up the seed or when you plant it. Doesn't really matter at all from a gameplay perspective. It's just a thing I'm curious about. I also wonder if I have enough rocks to make some brick flooring now. Oh yeah. Gonna need some more of that. Go. And then tomorrow I'll probably replace the flooring around the pumpkins as well. Why did you come undone? And where else? Oh, okay, you're going up there. It doesn't really matter. I don't really care. I gotta level that whole place anyway. The layout of that has always sucked. It's always been a pain in the ass, if we're being honest. I just don't really know how to do it better. That's the whole problem. .4K monitor, playing YouTube looks satisfyingly crisp. Yeah. I guess... I don't know. The thing is... I think it's the whole... It's the whole race aspect of the whole resolution race thing that bothers me. Like, when 4K was coming out, and everybody was like, you gotta buy a 4K TV, most stuff didn't even support 4K back then. There was, like, some broadcast channels that did, but, like, no video game consoles did. I don't think Blu-rays support 4K natively. You have to buy, like, a 4K Blu-ray, right? So it was like, why is everybody freaking out about this? And now, like, yeah, there's more 4K stuff now. It has started to penetrate the market, but now they're getting into 8K. It's like, dude, chill the fuck out. Nobody needs an 8K monitor. Nobody. I guarantee you can't even tell the difference between 4K and 8K. And I know I'm gonna get replies like, oh, actually, shut up. Most people can't. Unless you're looking for it, most people will never know the difference. That's my thought on that. Spirits are mildly perturbed today, and we're gonna have rain tomorrow. Load Off the Land says it's blackberry season. Yeah, that's kind of a waste of time at this point. Winter's just around the corner. No, it's not. It's still 3 weeks away. Don't rush fall. We need to double check the heating system, turn off the valves, and check all the insulation in the house. Sounds like a great job for you. Don't worry, I'll take care of it all. Thank you, Penny. I guess she does stuff behind the scenes that I don't ever know about. Dear dude, I was so bored out here in the desert that I wrote you a letter. There's a recipe for a delicious soup enclosed. Come visit me soon. Sandy taught us how to make tom kha soup. Whatever that is. Greetings from Calico Desert. Come visit me soon. I'm really bored out here. I've included a gift from the desert. You can come and thank me in person. And she gave us tom kha soup. 2 different kinds of letters from Sandy on the same day. She gave us a recipe and the actual food item itself. That's funny. Probably you can... Oh, yeah. Okay, that's a fair point. If you're on like a 75-inch TV screen, you might be able to more easily notice the difference between like 4K and 8K. That's a fair point. I was looking at my monitor here, which is, I think, like 28 inches, something like that. Which is fine when you're sitting this close. But on a monitor like this, I don't think you would ever notice the difference. Just want to put this soup away. Yoink this stuff. Sturgeon haven't asked for anything for a while. Oh, and it's Monday. It's Ancient Fruit Monday. right. Oh, it just occurred to me, I stuck all my extra ancient fruit wine in that chest down in the basement when I really should have just sold it. Because I only need to keep enough down here to swap them out when this stuff's done. It's exciting that it's gold now. Which means I only need to keep, like... I don't even know. What's the max in here? If I even bother to do that. It's like 127 or 120. It's 120 something, right? So I'll keep 130 in here until I confirm that for sure. But the rest of these can be sold. $28 inches, 1080 is just right. Yeah, I agree. Exactly. So we can sell those. That'll be a decent amount of money tonight. Probably won't put us over the 2 million mark. You were always that way about phone screen resolutions. Why the F would you need a full HD screen on a 5-inch display? Yeah. Are there really 4K phones? Is that a real thing? I haven't even heard about that. That's absurd. That must destroy the battery. I have a Pixel 3 right now, and I quite like it as a phone, but it's, the battery is atrocious on it. If I wasn't, like, constantly charging it throughout the day, it would probably be dead in about 2 hours of usage. Not even, like, crazy heavy usage. Just standard phone usage. Browsing the interwebs, looking at Facebook, texting people. And I'm like, for fuck's sake, man. Battery technology has not kept up with the rest of technology. Okay. Let's not forget to water the pumpkins today. That could actually really screw us, because we didn't even plant these until the second day of the month. So if we miss a day of watering, then we've used up our 1-day grace period. Our 2-day grace period, I should say. Of getting 2 full yields out of this. Damn it. Screwed up again. There. Pigs, quit crowding me. Get the fuck out of the way. Porkers. Actually, let's plan ahead. I'll do 1 round of copper and then 1 round of silver on the way out. Oh, that was all of them? Sweet. Okay. So that stuff's all good and going. Let me check my crops down here. Oh, yep, we got some strawberries ready. Not strawberries, cranberries. And then we're going to make sure that we get to Clint's before he closes after this. These days fly by in this game, man, I'm telling you. But it's good to keep busy, you know? Alright, put all those away. We can sell a lot of this. We don't really need to clear out all of our inventory because we're actually only processing 14 things today. Probably won't need more brick though. I can probably put these away. Alright, let's go do this. Sup, Clint? Alright, let's do the Omnis first. 3 stone out of an Omni Geode. Beautiful. 5 copper. 1 clay. Oh boy, those are the most exciting Omni Geodes of all frickin' time, let me tell you. But these should be better. Here we go. 10 of these bad boys. Dwarven Helm. Glass shards. 1 ancient seed. Don't need those anymore. Weird ass doll. Chicken statue. Golden mask. Wow. Last time I got so much new stuff out of these, now I'm not getting anything helpful. Dried starfish. That is just disappointing as hell, guys. None of this crap is new. Well, can't win them all, right? I feel like that whole Skull Cavern run was just cursed. Just didn't get a lot of good stuff from it in the first place, and then once I actually processed those, pretty much amounted to nothing. You know what? While I'm thinking about it, let's go give the dwarf his gift. Yeah, I feel like finishing the museum is probably going to be like one of the last things we do in this game. I mean, I guess it already is by definition, but I guess I'm saying I agree. I think it's going to take a really, really long time. Like, we'll probably have bought most everything before we actually find the last couple artifacts we need. Alright, what's going on with birthdays right now? Got Jody in 3 days. Jody and then Abigail. I don't think I need either of them at this point. We need Marnie, Pierre. Yep, Jody and Abigail are both maxed out. Eh. Ain't gotta worry. Double check my crops. Yep, they're all good. Where's Zakizor? I don't think I petted him today. Zakizor, where you hiding, pal? He's like in stealth mode somewhere in the grass. I can't see him. The clock, too? Yeah, I mean, the clock will probably be like the very last thing we buy, I think. But yeah, it'd be cool to buy that, too. Where the fuck is my dinosaur? Oh, there he is. Ah, gotcha. Ooh. Yeah, he blends in there really well. Look at that. Look at that. Stealthy little bastard. Alright. I'm going to replace this. I'm not in love with this flooring, so... let's pull it up and put down something better. No! I'm not upset, you're upset. Alright. That looks a little better, I think. I paid for it with the cost of another pumpkin. Where the fuck is your dinosaur? Otherwise known as the whole plot of Jurassic Park. Yeah. I wish I could turn this game into Jurassic Park. That'd be pretty awesome. I mean, I could sell off every other chicken and whatever else I have and just grow only dinosaurs going forward. You know what? Maybe I'll do that. That sounds kind of fun. I don't think I really need the chickens for anything at this point. And the dinosaurs will give me eggs that I can still turn into mayonnaise, and they'll probably be worth more. I'll have to compare the prices once I can actually make some dinosaur mayonnaise and just see what it sells for compared to the other stuff. I bet it's a pretty good amount. Alright. Can't think of much else I need to do today. Yeah, you can make dinosaur mayonnaise. Don't knock it till you try it, man. I bet you dinosaurs tasted good. I would love to have a dinosaur, like a T-Rex steak. I bet you a T-Rex steak would be delicious. I'd eat that. I'd eat it every day. So, let's Let's set up some lampposts. These take batteries and iron bars for the nice iron-looking ones. I can spare some of that. I've got 61 batteries. Oddly enough, the iron bars are harder to come by right now. But I'd quite like to see how these look. Oh, that's a good amount of light. Look at that. Wow. I quite like the aesthetic that brings. I'd like to line this whole area down here with some more. Crocodiles would be the closest. Yeah, probably. And people do eat crocodile. I personally never have. I honestly haven't had the chance to eat a lot of, like, weird, exotic stuff. I go to this place called Ted Montana Steakhouse, which makes a really good Bison Burger. I enjoy that. And I have had, I've had boar before. Like wild boar meat, which was okay. I don't remember loving it. I remember thinking it was fine. I think I can make 4 more of these with the iron that I am processing right now. I'm not 100% sure how many of these I'm going to want/need. I don't know if it's really worth putting one at, like, every single avenue. That might be a little overkill, honestly. It does look pretty, though. Yeah, I agree. It's like a park at night. Yeah, that's why I know it's not exotic. That's why I said I haven't had the chance to really eat exotic stuff. That's as good as it gets for me. Not sure how long these are going to take. Let's go grab some more batteries, and maybe they'll be done by the time I get back. Actually, these are kind of in the way, though. I wonder if I should move them down. If I should move them down one spot to be right here. Would that look as good aesthetically? Hard to say. I might end up rearranging these a little bit. Bull's balls are a Japanese delicacy. You know, I have actually heard that before. I have heard that they are tastier than you would expect. But I've never had the chance to try for myself. One every 2 avenues is probably enough. You're probably right. But I don't really have time to perfectly rearrange these right now, so I'm just going to throw them all down. And then I might come back and revisit it later. For now, I just kind of wanted to get them out there. I do really like the light they provide. I like the aesthetic it makes. But we could probably just rearrange them a little better. That'll give us something to work on next time. Because that is about going to do it for me, guys. Damn near 4-hour chill stream. Yeah. Ooh, and look at that, 179,000 from the ancient fruit wine. That's, oh man, that's more than I thought it would be, honestly. That's good. That's good. Does that clear 2 million for me? Moment of truth here. Not quite. we need about what, 9,000 more, and we'll have cleared 2 million. Oh man, that's cool. All right, so yeah, on tomorrow's Stardew Chill stream, we will most likely be buying the Return Scepter, which is exciting, and we'll continue rearranging Dude Ranch Farms, get those lights set up in a proper way so that we like both the amount of light it provides and the aesthetic. And, yeah, it should be a good chill time. I appreciate you guys hanging out for me. Thanks for the follows today, everybody. Thanks for the raids. You guys are all the real MVPs, and I love you. I hope you guys have a good night. Continue to stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow morning for another Stardew Chill stream. Thanks. Bye.